I am so sick of the skibbity, the gooning. But in summary, my affinity to update myself on the internet and stay connected to the ever-flowing stream of information that is, relevant to what the kids are. Maybe I'm getting old. Oh, it's okay. It's okay. Like the general reaction to getting old is like no, but it's kind of cool. But also the internet, no, it can't just be that I'm getting old. It seems actually horrendous, but also different states of awareness, so I couldn't even objectively measure that. Maybe it was just as crazy when I was younger, which not very comforting either way. Maybe I was just less aware of it, but now that my awareness, due to my age, due to my experience of the world, is, starting to color some things a bit more differently, I'm realizing I can't do the skibbity gooning. Can't do the skibbity fandom tax. And yes, these are terms inherently like gonna be associated with Gen Alpha. Not saying I'm not interested in the next generation. I'm just not interested in the internet culture they are being fed because it is actually quite bizarre how when I say these words, it actually like ignites something in them, and I'm like, oh, that's I don't. But also, when has the internet really been only used for good influence? So yeah, the constant connection, even though I am recording myself, speaking myself, now it's less about other people and more about like a journey with me. So I can watch this video years from now and review where I'm at and how my perspective has sometimes maybe not even review, just have it. Just to acknowledge that moment with myself. Yeah, that's the kind of person I am now. I want to have moments that I cherish with myself from the past, and I live. I'm basically making a treat for my future self, but also acknowledging my present self, and then going to admire, hopefully, my past self because I have been growing, and I can't do the gooning, the skibbity. But yeah, maybe I was extremely susceptible to it, but at a certain stage, I just thought, how many times has this helped me and how many times has this been to my mental detriment? And more often than not, it's just the way I'm using it. Because when I use it for a tool of creation instead of consumption, it works. But when I don't, and I just consume and consume and consume and consume and take in without releasing anything or creating anything, somehow the consumption feels draining, even though something's coming in, something's leaving. And I think the thing that's leaving is my own ability to entertain myself, give myself life, those things, and I think I can do that so long as I retain my energy and focus it for myself, which is, I think, the underlying thing. I have a almost weakened connection with myself when I'm on social media, and I'm constantly fixated on being online and not creating something, which is why also that's why I'm creating something. But you know, the internet culture in general, I think I'm going to stay disconnected from that. So I'll be out of touch in terms of the media landscape, but in terms of the humanity socializing, the the society based systems, I think I'll be pretty in touch. But also, most importantly, in touch with myself. I'm actually. I think it also brings a hyper awareness to things that I would rather just, stay in my subconscious sometimes. Like, yeah, I'm geeky, I'm nerdy, and I translate some of those things, especially unconsciously. But I don't think that much information at times is necessary until like you get to a certain stage of your life that you realize it's reflection of yourself. When you're realizing these things much younger, you start to criticize them so much more rapidly. And I'm not saying that the awareness isn't helpful, but sometimes it's not helpful. You don't need to know every single aspect of you immediately, in one go, especially while it's forming, in its primitive stages. But yeah, I guess it's just the information overload at times also. It's just like take. And it's like, why don't I give myself a moment, just a moment to relax, calm down, and live in this little moment? Because what other purpose is there? I don't think there is. So just thought I should do that. Video journal, vlog. But hopefully I keep on doing this for more pleasure for my future self. I lost my previous channel. I lost many channels, but this time I got it. I didn't even mean to do that, but you see, that's the thing. As much as I like to do it in a joking manner, like, actually, I do it unconsciously too. So that's something, not unconsciously, subconsciously. That's something, someone said subconsciously isn't actually a word. And I think they're right. But also, when I search it up, it's there. So it is a word. There's a reason why I say it. Like, also mischievous and mischievous. I sometimes can't tell the difference between, because I used to say one which I think is mischievous, because that still sounds more right to me, even though I don't know where I picked that up, instead of mischievous, which is the actual pronunciation of it. Like, I have to think about that, and I'm like, that sounds wrong. But one time I got corrected on it in an English class, so that's one I'm keeping. Rambling is also a fun thing. So for my future self, I hope you enjoy this. Sending much love. We're at a place where we're learning how to regulate ourselves, and our emotions. I think we're always at that place, but now we're more consciously in that place. Actively, better word, actively. Because consciously is more a mindset and actively is more action based. So, also in mindset, we're trying to take on 2025 because it's one of my favorite numbers, 25. So, there's that. I got a lot of work to do, so see you later.